But he's
that.
And you too can come to Yeti for $200 an hour.
Well, you got to get them fluffy tentacles working well.
So I popped in my first disc for season 3 of the Blu-ray of TNG. I've been looking forward. This is one of those ones. As soon as I started this project, I've been looking forward to this because anyone knows anything about Star Trek knows what season 3 ends with. One of the greatest Star Trek stories ever told.
Isn't it a story about Data actually losing his virginity?
No, that's season 1.
No, I could have sworn it was season 3.
Season 1, Tasha Yar.
That's true. Yeah, no, he did hook up with Yar.
Yeah.
God, I miss Yar.
The best of both worlds. Where after they were kind of cock teased in season 2, they finally go all fucking out with the Borg, and they nearly destroyed the Federation.
Point.
So I pop in disc 1, and I get an advertisement. And at first I'm like, is this an advertisement for season 3 as I'm about to watch season 3 on Blu-ray? Turns out, even though the episodes are on my Blu-ray collection, they released a separate Blu-ray specifically for the best of both worlds, and it's the one with all the special features all about that episode, or those 2 episodes.
Well, we know what Evan's buying this week.
I already ordered it. It's on its way. Should be here by tomorrow. So yeah, I'm excited.
Well,
I think there's no way around it, John. After all these years, I finally have to admit it. I, your friendly neighborhood geekazoid, Evan Ransom, am officially a Trekkie.
Bullshit.
You've been waiting for me to admit that for fucking years.
No.
I'm in now. There's no going back.
I'll go admit. I've been waiting for you to try to admit it for years, so I can still go bullshit. And you know why I can go bullshit?
It's drive me crazy.
Aside from that, because there's always going to be that little bit, that little teensy weensy little bit of your brain that goes, God, Star Wars is still kind of better.
Oh, because I was never any more into Star Wars than I was into Star Trek.
Mm-hmm. Sure you are.
And I still don't understand why you have to like one or the other or prefer one or the other. I see why one would prefer one or the other, but I don't see why you have to choose an allegiance to one or the other.
I saw a little smart car today, and on the back window it said Starfleet Academy, and I'm like, really? As I flew past her with all the Star Wars stickers on the back of my car.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
On a group, John and I are on a picture of Darth Vader choking the dude in New Hope, and it says, "I find your lack of grammar disturbing."
Oh Jesus!
And I couldn't help but think, if that was true, it completely changes the prequel trilogy because you realize it wasn't all the bad shit that happened to Anakin that drove him to become Darth Vader. It was every time Yoda spoke, he was just getting crazier and crazier.
Absolutely.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, after three weeks, a 3-week hiatus, we are back to High Class Geek News, where we completely forego anything of importance so we can instead talk about the stuff you actually give a shit about. I am friendly neighborhood geekazoid Evan Ransom. I am joined with everyone's most adorable geek couple, Jixie.
Hello.
I'll just call them Angel in the morning, Angel. I need a unicorn. Anyway, and the dwarficon himself, John Little.
Hurrah!
We are back in an episode called Star Wars: Revenge of the Sick.
Hurrah!
For several reasons this one works, but for right now, I'm going to say our main story. At the moment, we're going to take a moment to accept the fact that 2 days ago was one of our favorite holidays. Everybody take a moment to give thanks to your favorite prank. My personal favorite was Bruce Campbell finally announcing that he is officially the new Doctor on Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm. I saw.
I'm not gonna lie. That's one of those ones where I'm like, I know this is a joke. I still really want it to happen.
Here's the thing. If he actually became the Doctor, I would actually watch Doctor Who.
I think he's the only American actor that the British would accept for that role.
No.
There was no hesitation in that no whatsoever.
Let's face facts. Chris Pratt could pull it off.
Yes, he could.
He could, but they wouldn't accept him as immediately.
Bullshit. They would because of what he's done so far. And you know I'm right.
Okay,
now,
Chris Pratt, hold it. Chris Pratt as the Doctor, Bruce Campbell as the Master.
No. Chris Pratt as the Doctor, Bruce Campbell as the holographic projection from his TARDIS computer, who's also the companion.
You crapped out on me.
You're not.
Again, Bruce Campbell as the holographic computer projection or companion, because I really want those two to riff against each other, and I want them to have more screen time, and because I really like a woman as the mistress, Angela Lansbury.
I'd watch the fuck out of that.
You almost choked on your Guinness.
I cannot believe you just threw Angela Lansbury in there. Oh, man. No, I almost drowned a good death, though.
I am a champion.
If we can't get Angela Lansbury, then we have to try for Dame Judi Dench.
Nope. If we don't
she
get
brings the
Angela
same
Lansbury,
vitriol,
I'm totally tagging.
if she brings the same vitriol she brought to M,
nope, you're wrong, and I'll tell you why you're wrong. Because we have another American actress who's of equal age that will do equally well, and it's something you've never seen her do before, except in one movie.
Julianne Moore.
Betty White. The only time you've seen Betty White in kind of a villain role was Lake Placid, and tell me you did not almost shit your pants the first time the word fuck came out of her mouth.
Never watched it all the way through, so no. Haven't gotten to that scene.
No! Got homework to do.
Anyway, the other thing is, we've been gone for several weeks. We apologize. It was not planned. It's literally for the last two shows, shit happened.
Wow.
Schedule conflict.
Yeah.
Mother
It's like-
Nature being a bitch.
Yeah, it's like Jay had to work. Another time, Pixie got sick. I think John was either out of town, had to break something down or something like that those last 2 weeks.
Disaster recovery exercises.
Yeah. So, I spent the first half of this week kind of freaking out because I'm like, oh my god, I have to find a way to edit and compile 3 weeks worth of stories. Then something occurred to me. Anything that happened of significant note in each of our usual categories for the last 3 weeks,
Would still be in the news.
it's still going to be in our heads. It's pretty obvious what the big things are. So I said, fuck it, with the exception of obituaries, let's just go. Let's do this shit. Off the top of our head. First off, movies. We know what the big movie that just came out was.
We can easily talk for a couple of hours on that.
And there are those of us that really don't care! Ha ha!
And some of us watched it.
Some of us, well, you watched it because you didn't pay money for it.
This is true.
Exactly, which is the only way I plan to watch it.
Yeah, if I didn't have to pay for it, I totally would have watched it.
I watched it a week ago Thursday. I can say that it reached the bare minimum for me to call it an enjoyment because I had very low expectations. I was genuinely surprised by the fact that all the things people were worried about were either the least of the film's concerns or the best parts of the movie. John, did you read the review I wrote on Facebook for it?
Yes, I did.
All right. So, good. I don't have to go too much explanation when I say I love Ben Affleck's Batman. Ben Affleck's Batman is perfect. I want to destroy Zack Snyder's Batman. That fucking thing is an aberration. Both in and out of the mask, Ben Affleck is everything I want a movie Batman to be, but in the action scenes, he is killing people like crazy. Like Punisher levels of killing people. He's essentially the bad guy of the movie.
See, this is why I just kind of want a Batman Beyond film where Michael Keaton is still playing Bruce Wayne.
I'd watch it.
Yeah.
You're
It makes
damn
me
right.
look forward to the solo Batman movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, more than that, though, there's one thing that they got 110% correct in that movie. One
Wonder
thing
Woman.
they did not fuck up. Wonder Woman.
That seems to be the
That
general
role does not belong to Linda Carter anymore.
No, I'm not going to go that far.
No,
I
I'm
haven't seen
not
it yet.
fucking kidding. She took it. It's her.
Again. I haven't seen it yet. I'm still not going to go that far, and chances are, even after I see it, I'm probably not going to agree with you, because it is Linda Carter's, and for me, it will always be Linda Carter's until somebody really, and again, it's going to be based more on what they do with the Wonder Woman movie than what they do with 3 minutes of footage in a fucking movie, Superman movie.
It took a second, 1 second of footage to do it.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that for me.
No. I'm not saying it won't take for you. I'm saying for me. It was 1 second, and I'll tell you what it was. It was the smirk.
You know what? You can say that all you want. I'm still going to disagree with you, even after I see it, more than likely, because you're taking a character that's in context of a different movie and giving it to somebody without them having earned it. Now, granted, she probably did a pretty good job, and I can completely concur with that, but that doesn't mean she's earned the title. Doesn't mean she's earned the title. She made a good effort. She's a contender. She's a contender, but she hasn't beaten Apollo Creed yet.
I'm going to say that the fact that you haven't seen the movie and you've already come to that conclusion speaks well of Gal Gadot. But for me, it's still the smirk, because I have never seen anything in any version of Wonder Woman that defined the character more than the smirk. And it was not a direction given to her. It was something she did naturally because it came to her as the character. It was in the Doomsday fight. Doomsday knocked her down hard, and her response, and you have to admit this is a perfect Wonder Woman response, is just look up and give this smile that says, "Oh good, I have a challenge."
And I will concur, but I still don't think she's earned her title yet. She put up a good
Fair
fight.
enough.
We'll see how it goes.
I will say this, they set it up so that basically they're going to sort of Captain America, the First Avenger, the Wonder Woman movie. I am really anxious to watch it now. So far, there's been a drastic decrease in audience in the last week.
Yeah, 70%.
Yeah, I don't blame them. This is a movie Kevin Smith is having trouble saying good things about.
Yeah.
Yeah, DC. The dog understands.
I think I
Dog.
about this. It's okay. Let it go.
No, you wanna know why? Kira's right here.
You know what? Do you think it's okay if I just go ahead and put in a couple of spoilers? Does anyone give enough of a shit about the movie that's going to be amazing?
I don't give a shit, but let's just defer to our audiences and let's not put any spoilers in. We've never put spoilers in before. Let's not do it now.
Okay.
We want them to experience the abomination for themselves.
Yes. I will say this. For those of you who are hoping for Dark Side, it's the one moment where Zack Snyder is subtle, that's all I'm going to say. The only problem is, if you don't know what to look for, you're not going to find it.
And people wonder why we call her the Wookiee.
Now, as a result of this movie, and one of its major criticisms being that it is joyless and needs humor, on top of the fact that, let's be honest, Deadpool has achieved phenomenon status.
Yes.
Since our last show, it has become both officially the highest grossing R-rated film in the world and the highest grossing X-Men film to date.
Yep. Even though it's not an X-Men film.
It is and it isn't.
Well, again, granted. Technically.
No,
still love-
even the Deadpool character himself is like X-Men related and not X-Men related at the same time. He started in an X-book, and then he grew into something more that's still peripherally connected to X-Men, but is also its own thing.
Exactly. And of course, you know, poking fun at the fact that, you know, Colossus just wants to join X-Men.
Really?
Allow me to sing you the song of my people. Anyway, I bring this up because we got news that Suicide Squad has been put up for reshoots to inject humor into the film.
I mean, it's one of those things, I'm sorry, it's Suicide Squad. If you didn't put humor in it to start with, you're just retarded. I'm sorry to use that word, but you are.
It's
you know
true.
better.
For those who don't know, just the fact that Deadshot is in the group is a joke in and of itself, because he's the only member of the Suicide Squad who is actively trying to commit suicide.
Yep.
And needless to say, he's the only one, he's the one that always survives the mission. He's like
Yep.
wash.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
It will always be too soon, and you know there's no better description for him.
All right, I'll go with that.
Meanwhile, there is hope. We are about a month away from a superheroes fighting each other movie done right.
Hopefully.
And I'm greatly looking forward to the new Marvel tie-in, Spider-Man: The Under Ruse Adventures.
I'm just glad Marvel's got him back.
Yes. If only they get the Fantastic Four back.
Yeah, don't think we're going to see that for a while.
I know, but still, it'd be nice. It could happen.
It's gonna happen. They're gonna get it back. But they're gonna wait. Like, even if they could get the franchise back tomorrow, it's still gonna be another decade before they even attempt to make another Fantastic Four film because of how bad the last 3 were.
Oh, God. Yeah, you reduced it to 3. That was cute.
I know.
That said, though, speaking of Marvel, we did get some new Doctor Strange pictures.
Oh, and they are brilliant.
Yeah.
I am highly looking forward to Bender Snatch Cumberbund.
Oh, I got it. Okay, we'll get to. Let's go ahead to television. We've been on this long enough. Pixie,
What?
tell us your adventures with a certain Impala riding duo. How addicted are you?
Okay.
How many seasons?
I finally watched Supernatural. What was the bets on how many episodes it would take?
We said by the next.
Well,
I said by season 2. If you wanted to get through season 2, there's no going back. I remember saying that.
Now, see, the bet was, I think, Evan, you stated, because she was on episode 2.
That's right. I said the airplane episode.
Yep, and I said, I think, episode 8.
Well, I haven't made it past episode 2, but I almost watched it earlier, but we instead watched Pee-wee's Big Holiday. And, you know, I'm trying to wiggle it in. Daredevil took, center stage. I kind of wish we had more Daredevil to watch.
We can give you that one. Yeah.
It was hard, man.
That is the big thing with TV. Who saw all of season 2 of Daredevil?
Yo.
Yeah.
Who took time off of work specifically to watch all of season 2 of Daredevil?
That one I can't boast.
Why not? But
Every moment that we had off together, even if it meant sacrificing sleep, we spent
watching
on Daredevil.
I'm going to assume everyone just agrees with me when I say John Bernthal fucking killed it.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
he did.
The
Okay,
woman that did it for me, the
back to
pawn shop
Supernatural.
scene.
I fell in love with the show, the very first episode, just because, you
Team
know,
Dean. Team Dean.
yeah.
Team Dean.
Walking around like, what up, bitch? And I'm like, you ballsy
trust-
motherfucker.
You have no idea. It just gets better. It
Yes!
just gets better.
I need to like start watching it, but you know, with all the other shows that I watch and stuff, you know, I try to pull it in.
Just wait till you get to the Destiel episodes. Oh, Destiel.
Castiel?
How many
No,
seasons do I have to watch
Destiel.
before I get caught up?
Before you get to Castiel, season 3,
Season
right?
4. First episode
Season
of
4.
season 4 is his first appearance.
And how many seasons of Supernatural are out?
11.
I've got a lot to
They're
watch.
currently on 11. You got 10 on Netflix.
And then probably when Game of Thrones comes out, my attention will be.
Ah.
Oh,
Just make-
everybody watch
I still have not watched season 5.
Oh, I watched Pee-wee's Big Holiday. Absolutely. Well, I watched that the day it came out.
Not yet.
That-
I keep forgetting.
That was awesome. No, I'm talking Peter Dinklage hosting SNL last night.
Oh. No, actually, I don't watch SNL, so.
It's on Hulu.
I tend to miss little things like that.
Hilarious. It was
Good attempt at a short joke.
Right.
Good.
Naked and Afraid. He did a Naked and Afraid spoof with Leslie Jones.
Now, you see, I would have been funnier if he'd done a Naked Afraid spoof with Grace Jones. Oh my God, no. Even better. He needs to do a Red Sonja spoof
Oh,
where he's the little obnoxious prince.
I was kind of hoping he'd be Conan, but okay.
Moving on.
All right. So, we're all sold on Daredevil then.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, apparently, Sci-Fi released their new movie, Dead. That hasn't released it yet, but showed the trailer for Dead 7, which has. How can I put this? There is no such thing as a premise for a zombie movie that apparently is too ridiculous to make. In this case.
Fucked up zombie movies.
Well, no. Dead 7 is, I shit you not, boy bands versus zombies in the Old West.
And let's state who's in it.
I don't remember them all. I think I saw Aaron Carter and the fat one, Jimmy Patel.
No, it is literally the members of NSYNC and the members of the Backstreet Boys in a zombie movie in the Old West.
So it's not just them. It's several of like the '90s, like boy bands.
Please
Many
tell
of
me
which were
zombie win.
on Siffy at some point.
Well, no, Joey Fatone's gonna bite it.
Look, we're just biding time until Preacher comes out,
Yes,
which
we
has
are.
Tom Cruise getting killed in the pilot episode. I'm
Every
not
time-
kidding. Tom Cruise is in the pilot.
No, look, every time I get to see Tom Cruise die in anything he does, it makes me happy. The only reason I liked, what was it, Edge of Tomorrow, whatever the fuck it was, when he died constantly, it made me so fucking happy.
As John and I can tell you, as fans of the comics, this is perfectly in tune with the humor of Preacher, especially since he is actually playing a priest that gets killed in the show.
Good.
Mhm. Which,
But wait.
again, watching Tom Cruise play a priest is just as funny.
Yeah, hence the look on my face right now. Fuck it. Oh, Jesus.
I feel sorry for whoever has to play the altar voice in that episode.
Oh, Jesus.
Another big thing
Oh my
is
God, did I see that?
Another big thing that's been going on in TV is CBS announced their lineup for shows that they have renewed. Something was missing.
Oh, what was that?
They didn't mention Supergirl.
Fuck that show. It's so dumb.
Oh, Evan, you can only hope at this point in time.
I'm seriously hoping. I'm worried that the Flash crossover might have saved it for another season.
Well, Constantine lasted longer than it should. There's no point that this won't either.
No, Constantine lasted exactly as long as it should, solely because they solicited that many episodes before the season even started.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, speaking of CW, where DC shows belong, pretty much everything got fucking renewed. We're getting a 12th season of Supernatural. We're getting a 3rd season of The Flash. We're getting like a 5th or 6th season of Arrow. If you're an iZombie fan, you're getting a 3rd season of that. If it was on the CW, it's getting another season.
Have you noticed that the CW's kind of turned the way USA was about 10 years ago?
Well, here's hoping it'll be what USA is today 10 years from now.
We'll see.
I'm kind of hoping that at some point they go balls to the wall and become like the AMC of network television.
I just hope they bring back The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
Well, I don't know. I don't want anyone else but Bruce Campbell to play the role, and he's so old now.
See, but that's it. We have one person who could do it.
Chris Pratt?
Exactly.
If he's willing to do TV again. With all the franchises he's attached to. He's even using...
I'd still be happy with it.
Yeah, he's using Guardians of the Galaxy right now as for a charity.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. I swear there's something I'm forgetting that happened in video games in the last few weeks. There's that zombie game that came out on iOS. That was a big deal for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
We got a new trailer for the new Doom coming out.
That's actually an open beta right now. It's not getting great reviews.
That doesn't surprise me.
Which is bad because the cinematics for the new Doom look fucking amazing.
I'm trying to remember, there's a really old tank game that looks like an even lower budget version of Tron called Battle. I want to say Battlefront, but I know that's not it. It's Battle something.
Battlezone.
That's getting a remake that looks fucking awesome.
I can see it, but it was just an old vector graphic game.
No, I mean, have you seen the trailer for the remake?
No, I'll have to go and watch it. I had heard they were making, but I hadn't seen the trailer.
Yeah, it's looks amazing. Also, apparently, Xbox and PlayStation are taking a bunch of their old games and like making them downloadable or backwards compatible for their new systems as they get ready for their 4K systems to come out, because 4K is the thing. I'm expecting John to ask his usual question.
Can you fuck it?
It can fuck you. I did not plan that ahead of time. It just came to me. Oh, bad choice of words. Bad choice. Moving on. In comic book news, we got some more of those Dead No More images, John. Did you see the first one?
Absolutely.
Did you notice who was front and center?
Yes. Which is why I go, yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Ben. Front and center. Even Pixie knows what this means. It's Uncle fucking Ben. I don't know, I'm kind of worried. From what I can tell, Marvel has, people are complaining that every summer there's a whole new big event for both DC and Marvel that completely redoes all continuity, or in DC's case, they're bringing the old continuity back with the Rebirth thing, which is probably the smartest move they made in 5 years.
True.
That and getting rid of that stupid collar on Superman. Seriously, the new Superman design looks much better than the fucking new 52 one. Anyway. And John Romita Jr. is doing Batman. Holy shit. Moving on. But we got the Dead No More thing for Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Apocalypse War coming up for the X-Men titles. And Civil War 2, which I'm sure is not planned because there's a movie coming.
Oh,
And I have absolutely no fucking idea what it's about. And that kind of bothers me. When the first Civil War came out, everyone knew it was about. Iron Man and Captain America are having a philosophical difference about the rights of superheroes.
yeah.
This time it's superheroes are fighting for reasons?
I got nothing.
You know, this is why most of my favorite comics coming out now are indie. Like, you know, with Valiant, we got the Deathmate thing coming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for it's this time Deathmate's a character.
Yep.
And I love the design on the character too. God, I swear there's something I'm forgetting in comics. I know. Well, do that later. Anyway, now for the bad part.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, this is the one where I wasn't willing to do it by memory because my rule: death is too serious.
Oh,
Starting with Eric Medell. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that name. He was the creative design director for Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
This is an actor I know John knows because he's a Rockford Files fan. Joe Santos passed away at 84. This is one that hurts both John and me because we were both fans of Sam Raimi's Darkman. Larry Drake passed away at 66.
Mm-hmm.
Big C, you probably know him better as Mr. Giggles.
Mm-hmm.
Or Dr. Giggles.
Yep, Dr. Giggles, also L.A. Law.
Oh, fuck.
I'll always remember him as Darkman or Benny from L.A. Law.
Yeah. These next two, oh, fuck, these next two are going to hurt. First one more than the second, which is Mr. David Smurl, who played Mr. Hanford on Sesame Street.
Yeah.
80. Like, literally a piece of my childhood there. And comedian, HBO TV star, and famous Hydra member Gary Shandling passed away at 66.
That sucks.
Tom Whedon, father of Joss, Jed, and Zach Whedon, passed away at 83. Longtime writer of TV. Fife Dog of A Tribe Called Quest.
That one hurt me. That was right in my adolescence right there.
Yeah, I knew. As soon as I saw A Tribe Called Quest, I was like, oh, fuck, poor John. Author Jim Harrison, his most famous book, Legend of the Falls, passed away at 78. Comic book artist Ken Barr at 69. Patty Duke. Ronnie Corbett at 85. And Iraq-British architect Zaha Hadid. Now let's get our science on.
Science!
Tesla Motors has revealed their new sedan.
Yep, and I know several people with way too much money who bought one already.
Yeah, they want to just throw their money. Anyway. Also, every time we bring up technology, John always asks the same question.
Can you fuck it? Let's
To that
talk
I
about it.
say, a man has made a Scarlett Johansson bot.
Oh, yes. Just like my wife. Everybody's not cheating.
Jay, at first that response was weird to me because, unlike John and I, you're actually married. Then you said just like my wife, which made me wonder if Pixie is actually a robot, which gave me a flashback to a certain scene from Serenity.
My little ScarJo, bro.
I'm his Carjo, apparently.
Now, granted, I've known Pixie long enough to be able to attest she's not a robot, unless she's been replaced in the time I've been in Iowa.
You didn't move to the Stepford neighborhood, did you, Jay?
Well, they are in Greenville.
Oh! How's Green?
Greenville, North Carolina, where punk goes to die.
get revived in Charlotte.
Anything else happening in science that I'm forgetting? I know there's some new images of space released by NASA, but they like doing that.
Yeah. It's what they do.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. I may have been doing a lot of subpar impressions lately of Patrick Stewart.
Now, if you're going to do impressions of Patrick Stewart,
I can do a much better one than that, I agree.
You've got to get it right, number one.
You sound more like Wilford Brimley trying to pretend he's Patrick Stewart than
Actually, I sound a lot more like, well...
Do you remember when we used to go to Vulcan? Starfleet remembers.
Do you remember when you used to be able to pay half a bar of gold-pressed latinum to fuck a Klingon space crevices?
Quark remembers.
The Grand Negus remembers.
The Grand Negus! Okay, God, it's not it. Whew. We are such nerds. We're the nerdiest of nerds. Oh, fuck!
No.
I forgot it. Okay, I gotta backtrack the film real quick. Did anybody else see the Lego Batman trailer?
No.
Yes.
You need to see the Lego Batman trailer. It starts with Batman beatboxing.
And Lego's been doing pretty good with like the games and movies and stuff. Kudos to them because every game I've played or any of the movies I've seen are fucking funny. They're doing a good job. I like them.
I am a little iffy on the Lego Batman, but again, it's going to be hilarious, but by the same token, I'm like, all right, look, Batman's already getting fucked pretty hard. Do we really need to do this?
Yes.
Once again, I'm looking forward to the Ben Affleck movie because the further we get Zack Snyder away from all things DC...
I mean, we're getting to the point that, you know, eventually the next Batman movie is going to be, hey, it's Miller time.
I say the exact opposite. I'm saying DC needs more Zack Snyder.
Look, I just want to take a moment. If anyone in Warner Brothers is watching, here's a big part of why the Marvel movies work. Because when they get around to doing a Thor movie, they don't think to themselves, let's make it just like Iron Man. They think to themselves, let's make a fucking Thor movie. We get it. Your biggest success was the Dark Knight trilogy. It was dark and grim, and it got all sorts of accolades and made you tons of money. But it worked because that's fucking Batman. He was a dark and grim character in a dark and grim environment.
Yeah, you really can't do dark and gritty with Superman and expect it to work well. You can have elements that are dark and gritty, but doing the entire movie dark and gritty just proves you haven't read your source material and that you're an idiot.
Yeah. It's like this. I watch a Superman movie when I'm a fan of Batman for the same reason I watch something like old school Looney Tunes after sitting down and going through all 5 seasons of The Wire. It's that light at the end of the tunnel that makes you feel a little better because of all the darkness you've had to deal with.
No doubt. Name drop The Wire.
That's because The Wire is fucking brilliant, and I started watching it again, too.
Moving on.
Yeah. They really just need that scene where Superman talks somebody out of committing suicide. Anyway, moving on to miscellaneous. John, I've been meaning to ask you about this. Have you seen the new Daredevil action figure getting ready to come out?
Yes.
I know you're not a Daredevil fan, but tell me, the sculptor in you, is that shit not amazing?
Oh no, it's incredibly detailed. Now, granted, the $100 Deadpool figure that dropped this week is a little better. Like, well, let me phrase that. It's a lot better. A lot better. But it's still, the Daredevil is still amazing.
Yeah, it's the multiple, like, different versions of the stick, the multiple heads, the costume design. Holy shit. I haven't seen anything that good since they released that, like, 100 and some odd bits of articulation on a Spider-Man figure for Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Oof. Damn, I'm trying to remember my miscellaneous more now. There was the Lonely Stormtrooper music video. Oh, please, you didn't. Please tell me you saw that.
I did, actually.
It was cute. He gets a family and a job in a cubicle. I'm gonna cheat now. I'm gonna bring up my miscellaneous stuff because miscellaneous is the hardest to remember anyway.
Well, it's random to begin with.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh, fuck me. I forgot about this. Speaking of April Fools, Corn Hub.
God bless Cornhub.
Also, Canada gained awesome points for declassifying Wolverine's military history.
Huzzah!
Let's see. Some genius made a stop-motion animated short feature where Batman fights the Terminator.
That's a tough call.
Yeah, where makes me want to bring stop-motion back. I don't care. Yeah. CG looks great, but there is just something amazing about the look and movement of stop-motion claymation animation.
Well,
Absolutely.
yeah, it's still around. Lakia Studios is still doing amazing things. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for Kubo and the Two Strings.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I can't wait to see that. It looks amazing.
Same
Oh,
here.
absolutely.
Fuck.
Huh?
I said same here. I cannot wait for that movie. When I first saw the trailer for it, I was like, holy shit, what is this? Why aren't more people talking about it?
Yeah.
Okay, remember when Age of Ultron came out? Everybody was like, where the fuck is the Black Widow figure?
Well, it's been released now.
Yeah, and it looks amazing. We're just getting all sorts of fake, ScarJo stuff coming out in the last week or so. Ugh. Let's see. And also there's a line of Scarlet Witch clothing coming out.
I'm just waiting for the magical undies.
Speaking of magical undies, William Shatner recently celebrated a birthday.
That he did.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. He's a rocket man. Rocket man!
Now, Pixie, I know in long-term relationships, sometimes it feels like the romance has dulled a bit, and you want to spice things up. If you want to go out, put on a little perfume. May I recommend the Umbrella Corporation's T-Virus perfume?
No
Not a
fucking
joke.
thank you. I'm good, thanks. I'm good.
Well, you know the only way to combat the T-virus perfume, right?
Oh, God.
Sex Panther.
Oh, Jesus.
68% of the time, it works every time.
Yep. Especially against the T-virus. That's how they were able to get it. Get the antidote so far out there. They put it in Sex Panther so no one would buy it.
And our last one, God bless the creator of Gravity Falls, who decided to take time out of his busy life to illustrate the presidential candidates as Pokemon.
Absolutely.
Ugh.
Are glorious.
That's 3 weeks of news done completely at random, mostly off of the top of our fucking heads. What you should take from this is Batman v Superman sucks.
But just enough.
Daredevil is awesome. And for the love of God, Netflix, please give John Bernthal his Punisher series.
They left it wide open. They could totally do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
Like
I'm
a
just
popular
hoping at some
cheerleader
point-
on prom night.
Can't wait for Electra to come back too. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're getting a Shang-Chi later. I'm getting a Shang-fucking-Chi.
So are they gonna do like season 3 like here in another month or what? Man, I can't wait another year. Let's go.
Based on a certain character coming back halfway through season 2, my guess is if season 3 isn't going to be the Born Again storyline, then then they're going to set it up major for season 4.
Well, I imagine some of the writers are probably going to go over and finish up Luke Cage because Luke Cage is the next big Marvel film they're going to release.
Yeah, they're filming that right now.
Yeah, they're filming Luke Cage, Iron Fist, another season of
for
Jessica
Iron
Jones.
Fist.
Yeah, Jessica Jones got renewed for a second season, so that'll be going into production soon. And I know the head writer for that show, like before the first season even came out, she was already working on season 2 because she's that lovely
What
character.
point do you think you're going to get to the Defenders though?
It's supposed to be sometime after Iron Fist comes out. They want to get at least one season of all 4 of the shows out first. But trust me, the one I'm still looking forward to the most is the Born Again season of Daredevil.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Because you can't not do Born Again if you're doing a Daredevil series.
Very true.
It's the story that's so good that even guys like John, who despise the Daredevil comic, have to admit it's good.
Gotta agree.
Oh, that one's good. Ooh. If you think Matt Murdock has had bad days, you ain't seen shit yet. Oh, poor Matt. Whew. Aside from that, yeah. Until Warner Brothers gets it right, make my Marvel. And that's what I'm going to lead with on. Anything we're looking forward to, people? Oh! Keep an eye out. I believe it's July is when we're supposed to be getting Deadpool on DVD, Blu-ray, and VHS.
And Laserdisc.
Oh yeah.
I saw the VHS and Laserdisc, and I was like, what?
I'm just waiting for the director's cut because I want the extended one. I want to know all the shit they cut out, and I want the gag reel because I want to see how many times Morena Baccarin made fucking Ryan Reynolds lose his shit.
Am I the only one that's kind of disappointed that, you know, Super 8 and Betamax got left out of this? Because, like, what am I supposed to do with those?
Well, the same thing anyone does with a Super 8 or a Betamax. You
Use
fuck
it
it.
as a prop or hold up an entertainment center?
You pull up the top loader and you fuck it, and then you close.
What?
It's a tight squeeze.
What?
All right, kids, I think we're done for this week.
Kenny's too distracted by getting ready to order the ScarJo bot.
Yeah, alright, and with that, more.
5 mini ScarJo bots come together into one giant ScarJo bot.
No,
Alright,
on my
I'm
top
done.
10.
Bye, guys. I'm done. I'm
It's on my
done.
top 10, so therefore technically it's not cheating.
I did say earlier, we finally answered the question, can you fuck it?
Apparently you can.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us after the 3-week hiatus. All of you who watched this, I'm your friendly neighborhood geek, Azoy Evan Ransom. I have been joined by the usual smartassery of the dwarf-icon himself, John Little.
Mwah! Good night, everybody.
And thank you, what's left of Chixie.
I know, she's gonna go eat.
Here.
I made Guinness stew tonight, so.
So, from what I got of this, for John it's Batmite, for Pixie it's ScarJobot. Can't wait to see what ours is, Jay.
Oh, there's always next week, buddy. There's always next week.
We know, Jay. It's Uranus and Sex Muppets.
That's true. I do like my sex muppets. I got one right here.
No, but that's something you like. You haven't gotten anything to make you freak out enough to go into like a meltdown rant. We have not gotten our back credit cards.
We'll get
Not
them
yet.
eventually. But good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.